again, Aibovan. Welcome to my fourth Sinhala lesson. As I told you in the previous lessons, there are 18 vowels and 42 consonants in the Sinhala alphabet. I did some consonants in my last few lessons. In this video, I am going to cover some vowels and how to use them with the letters. These are the vowels in the Sinhala alphabet. Let's learn first 4 vowels in this lesson. Hope you can remember the letters in the previous lessons. Those are the most used letters in Sinhala alphabet. Using them, you can write more than 90% of words to the other person to understand what you are saying. Without some other letters, it might be a little bit difficult to understand sometimes, but it is still understandable. But for that, you have to understand how to add a vowel to those letters. As I told you before, you can't just write a vowel in front of a letter. When you want to add a vowel to a letter, instead of writing the vowel with the letter, you add some parts to that letter called pili. Pilla is the singular word as the plural word is pili. So let's learn how to do that. First vowel, a. A. It's not a, it's the short sound. A sounds like U sound in under. A. A. This is the first letter any person learns as the first letter of the alphabet. This is how you write a. A. Next letter is a. The long sound of a. It's a. A. To write this letter, you first write a. And then you add a small part to this letter like this. Then it sounds ah. Next one is a. A sounds like a sound in and. A. A. To write this letter, you first write a as previous letters. A, and you add a part like this to make it sound a. Next one is the long sound of a. It's a. 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 It's same as the one letter before. You first write a. You first write the vowel a, and you add a part similar to a, but with a small difference. All those 4 letters are like letter A in English. Now I'm going to show you how to use these vowels with another letter. This is a consonant ka. As I told you in the first lesson, letter is made like this. Uk plus a equals ka. All the letters in the alphabet are made like this. We have already added the vowel a to the consonant. When you see a letter with vowel a, it might be difficult for you to know whether the letter sound a or because it can sound both. You need experience for that, but something that I understand is most of the time if this letter comes at the end of a word, this sound comes at the end of a word, it sounds Examples: Mama yatura pota. Mama means I, yatura means key, pota means book. Vatura Sapatua, ira. Watura means water, sapatua shoe, ira sun. See, it ends with the sound Now let's see how to add the next vowel to a consonant. It's easy, you just add this part to a letter. The name of this pillar is alapilla. This pillar is easy because for any letter you can add this part to make the sound ah. Example, para. Para means road. Next vowel is a. This is also easy. You just add this part to a letter to make it sound a. The name of this pillar is Keti Adapilla. Keti means short. Let's look at some examples. Kalaya, Rala. Kalaya means forest, Rala means wave. Next one is a. It's a, the long sound a. This pillar is called Diga Adapilla. Diga means long. This is the long sound of a, so it's Diga Adapilla. Examples: ba, na, tag. Ba means can't, na means no, tag means gift. Look at these three. There is something different with the letter Ra when you add Adapilla. Normally you start the Adapilla starting from the middle, but with Ra you should start it from the place you finish the letter Ra. If you write it in the middle, this sounds Ru. So write it like this. That is all for this lesson. It may look like they're difficult at first, but you'll feel how easy they are when you continue learning. So see you in my next lesson. Bye bye.